we have had problems make these walls white when things don't quite work like they should. This airless sprayer is Today is a very exciting day because we are going to start on the new workshop. Oh yes, we are, because we need to put some paint on these walls. Okay, there's a bit of paint there already, but we're going to paint them again because, as you can see, it isn't very good. And it's quite dark in here and we need to get all the electrics sorted. But before we do the electrics, we need to get the paint sorted and onto the walls. And as you see, it's a nice big workshop. The other day we pressure washed it all out, so it's all been clean. The walls have all been washed down. Floor's still got some sort of wet areas in, but the walls are nice and dry. So well happy with that. And we've got some cool stuff to play with to be able to paint these walls, because there's no chance I am doing this with a brush. I got my mate Richard here to help me because he knows about painting. Hopefully, between us, we can, make these walls white.
Tested by Machinery Nation.
Right, so we have got some cool stuff to play with. Oh yes, we have, because we have this pot sprayer from Vevor. So Vevor contacted me and said, James, we'd like your videos you've done before for us. What would you like? I said, I need to do some large area painting. So they have sent us this pot sprayer. The thing I didn't realise is that it didn't actually come with all of the leads and everything. And so I've had to find them separately. Whereas on other ones they do, you can buy everything all together, which has probably been the better option. But I chose the wrong one, my fault. So I contacted SGS and they said, James, please have some spray guns and connect it to the Vevor pot sprayer. So I've set all this up ready to rock and roll. And we've also got another SGS sprayer here. If nothing else works, we can always use the hand one, but we'll see.
We've got a Max Blast Airless Paint Sprayer, which I think it should have been called Master Blaster.
Master Blaster. Love it. I found that on Amazon. It's the cheapest airless sprayer I could find. And loads. Hello. Oh, Richard's squirting already.
Squirter! Squirting! Peter, we got a squirter!
Should we say it's the cheapest one I could find on Amazon, because everyone else is ranting and raving about them, saying that they're really good. So we thought, well, air, cool, airless, even better, and surely both of them are going to be better than a paintbrush.
Absolutely.
Or a roller, because that wall, yes, it's got a bit of paint on it already, so that should be fairly easy to paint. The one behind us that you can't see is bare block, so that's going to be even harder, because painting breeze blocks
is a pain.
It is. It's horrible. I've done enough of it in my years, and we're painting white because white is
best colour.
It's good for filming, because when I wear grey and I've got grey walls, as you might have seen in our previous studio, it's not great. We're going to set that up.
Oh, and we've got some old paint.
Some people say, you've got to use this paint, you've got to use that paint for these sort of things. And I thought, well, I've got a load of old white paint and it's only a workshop, so why don't we try that to see if we can use different paints in it. Got some special PPE, Rich, haven't we? We are going to look the part.
Space Invaders.
Yeah. let's get dressed. Let's get dressed.
Okie dokie.
Should we do that off camera?
Yeah.
You ready, Rich?
I'm ready.
Can you see?
Just about.
Just about. I don't think the dogs really know what's going on. Right, so Rich is going to try and mix some paint to the right consistency for the air sprayer.
See if we can give it a go.
Well, you know about painting, Rich, don't you?
Yeah, with a brush.
With a brush. Mate, this is money shot, this is. Oh, look at that. You're so brave, Richard. Nice. Consistent stream. Right, let's try it. We are making the walls white, which is great, which is exactly what we want to do, but we don't think the paint is coming out quite quick enough. So we're going to thin the paint a little bit and have a play around with the settings and see how we get on with that. Typical, right? We're doing an inside job today, and what is outside? Blue sky! There's blue sky outside and we're indoors. Hopefully you can hear me because the compressor's in the background, but we've worked it out. We had our paint too thick, so we thinned it down, and now Rich is absolutely flying with it, and yeah, much better. So We thought it was the settings on the thing. We weren't too sure because the paint thickness to our sort of workings out seemed fine. But now we've thinned it down and look at him go. He is absolutely rocking it.
This wall's all done, and now we're going to go onto this part of the wall and use the airless sprayer. This machine should be a lot more simpler than the last one, because apparently we can just put this hose into the tub of paint without having to thin it, and then it should just spray straight on. Pipe is in the paint. It should pump it through to the nozzle, just similar to like a pressure washer, and hopefully we should get a load of paint coming out.
Right, so the machine is just priming itself, pushing the paint through. The paint has got into the machine, and now we're just waiting for it to come to the gun. Sounds like it's going to stall in a minute, Rich.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Ooh, a piece of candy.
So we are thinning the paint down for the airless sprayer because we've already had 2 blockages and we've only done that much. So 2 blockages is not acceptable. We're going to thin it down, similar sort of consistency to what we had to the air sprayer, and try again. Go on then, Richie, give it a go. That sounds healthier.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's different altogether, isn't it?
That's going along not much better. Oh, got a bit of a blockage.
Hang on, when you do that then, this is what you want. Keep this in your spare hand and just rub that over the front of it.
Just rub it over the front?
Yeah, just rub it over the front. Don't put it in, just rub it over the front. Right, Rich says that this is really good fun and actually works really well when it doesn't block up. So I'm going to have a go myself, because why not? Let's have a go, let's go for it. Oh, Rich, what's he done? He's doing so well. So, we have had problems with the airless sprayer in the fact that it keeps blocking up. Oh yes. So, Rich is getting on really well with it, and we really like it because it covers the area really, really quickly. So, you know, this whole bit from about there to there was about 15 minutes of painting. That's it. But it's probably taken about an hour and a half because it keeps blocking up. And we've thinned the paint. That's definitely helped. It makes the actual machine sound a lot better. So my vote at the moment, right, is for the aired sprayer, which didn't block. It took a little bit of time to get it right, to get the consistency of the paint right. But now once we know that, we're well away. We've even done some more on the other side. Rich, which is your vote? What do you prefer?
I'll go with this one.
You
the
prefer,
airless one.
You prefer the airless sprayer?
Airless sprayer, yeah.
And I prefer the air sprayer. Interesting, very interesting. Right, so what we worked out with the airless sprayer, which is sounding a lot healthier than it was, is don't let your hand off the trigger. Just keep painting. Otherwise it tends to block for some reason. We've got a little bit of an issue. Had to be when I was using it, wasn't it? Go on, Richie, turn it on. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Doesn't sound very good, does it?
No. It smells a little bit burning.
Smells of burning?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on, we're back to life. Look at that. Nice. We're liking the airless sprayer. This airless sprayer is very good, but it keeps blocking up, even with the paint watered down. So, you know, I just get very, very frustrated when things don't quite work like they should. He's staining. Oh yeah. He's done all the way up through there. I've been on the other side over here with the air one. But this block over here, right, is horrible. This is really not smooth, rough as anything. Got big holes in it. So you know, one coat of paint down here is going to be fine, because the only other thing I can do is clad it with ply or tin or something to make that better. But that's as good as we're going to get on that wall. And the little air one is doing a superb job, so well happy with that. Apart from we've got to have the compressor going all the time. Could do with a bigger compressor on it. Right, down the dark area now, but Rich is getting on amazingly with it now. We thinned the paint again, and it is perfect. No blockages, Rich?
No blockages.
No. It's going to need another coat on this wall. Now it's going really well. So yeah, for a cheap little sprayer, once you've got the hang of it and worked it out, it's pretty good. Nice. Uh-oh, it looks like Rich had an accident while I wasn't here. Rich? What's this, mate?
I had an accident.
So we finally have some white walls. Rich has done a sterling job of the whole effort, because I've been away. For one, you can see I've had a haircut, and I've also had another appointment. So I've left Rich to it. He's done a second coat on everything. So it's looking bang on. Rich, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's an amazing job. So what's your thoughts on the sprayers?
I love them, especially the airless. Don't be afraid to thin it down a little bit, because it says you can just use it straight out the tub. No, we had a few blockages. Well, quite a lot. So we thinned it down to a decent consistency, and then it sprayed on lovely. And then no more blockages.
So it has worked really, really well.
Yeah.
Although I do like the air sprayer as well. It's not as fast as the airless.
No.
But I just preferred using that one because we had so many blockages with it. It was just annoying me yesterday. But like Rich said, water it down, you should be absolutely fine. But the link for that product is in the description. Well, the link for all of it is in the description. Thank you very much to SGS for supplying us the adapters and the spray guns for the pot sprayer. Thank you for Vevor for supplying the pot sprayer, and also the Max Blast. What did you want to call it? A Master Blaster?
Master Blaster.
The link for that is in the description as well, but that's just a cheap one that I bought off Amazon. But it's been good, isn't it?
Yeah, it has.
To be fair, you think it'd be more of a domestic product, but it has just done
all of this.
A big area.
I have to say it's my favourite.
You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
He was grinning like a Cheshire cat when he came back.
It spreads on nicely. It goes on quite quick.
But we're Machinery Nation. We bring you videos every Tuesday and Friday, all about tools and machinery. So please consider subscribing, hit the like button, ding the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!
Bye.